Probably gonna devour this. It is time to air fry. I am not a chef. I am not specifically sure how you're supposed to prepare kale. Highly recommend trying it. Beautiful people, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for this video because it is the first video of my new series where I take you along to learn how to cook with me, give you the tips I learn while on this journey of starting to do more meal prep, cooking more, getting creative with meals, all of that stuff. So if you're interested, stay tuned. We are going to be making something that I've never made today, that I kind of just came up with this recipe, and I'm pretty excited to make it because I think it's gonna be pretty good, okay? The goal of these videos is for you to cook with me. So if you want to do that today, then I will leave a list of ingredients that you need to cook with me today on the screen. Pause it right now, look over the ingredients. Now, if you don't have the ingredients or don't really want to cook with me right now, save this video so you can come back to it and just enjoy watching me cook, whatever, learning. It will probably be kind of funny, okay, because I'm not a chef. Are cooking with me today. I'm super excited to make this meal with you. I'm excited to try it together. I think it'll be fun kind of doing like, you literally are cooking with me. This is the meat we have today. We got some salmon. I want to season it, get it all ready before I put it in. We are air frying it. If you do not have an air fryer, also just bake it in the oven. First things first, we're gonna get this out of the package. So this is just one salmon fillet. I am not going to be meal prepping in this video, but I am probably gonna have leftovers from some of the ingredients. Probably not the salmon though. Probably gonna devour this. I put the salmon in a little bowl. Now we're gonna get our seasonings. First thing, olive oil. We're just going to slather it on top. Not too much, okay? Probably like a tablespoon or two. We're gonna get our salt. Mine is in a bag. Okay. Still have not put it in a shaker thing. We're just gonna sprinkle some of the salt on top. Honestly, I just kind of wing the seasonings. Like, I don't have very specific amounts, okay? Now, butter burger seasoning. This is the Kindred brand. I love this stuff. We're not gonna do a ton of this, but kind of just give a light coating on the top. Pepper. Now, I'm not super seasoning this because the other ingredient we're about to prep is gonna have a lot of flavor. You have a couple different options, but personally, I like my salmon more like bite-sized. So I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut these in like little squares. This is completely optional. Basically just cut it into like little squares, and obviously after I took the skin off, it's gonna disconnect better. It is time to air fry this salmon. I like to put foil under it so there is less of a cleanup. Spray a little olive oil so it doesn't stick. Now the salmon is ready. See, we're really just in a learning process, and that is totally okay. Learn from my mistakes. But I did the salmon first, thinking that it was gonna take longer than the rice, which actually the rice will probably take longer. Okay, we're gonna try that. Hey, I've never used these pre-settings, but they have a pre-setting. They actually have a pre-setting for fish. Okay, what is it though? 15 minutes at 325? That's weird. Okay, we're gonna trust it. Right, next thing is the rice. Now, my rice cooker broke last time I made rice. So we're doing it the traditional way, which I haven't done in a while. So let's just do it. I'm going to make 2 cups of rice because making rice is just time consuming and a pain in the butt. So I like to always have rice in the fridge. 4 cups of water to 2 cups of rice. That's what my mom always taught me to do, double the water. So we are gonna bring this to a boil before we add the rice in. I believe that's how you do it. Hopefully it is, okay? If it's not, just make rice the way you know. It is now time to prepare the final dish, which is kale. I've only made kale once before, which was last night, and it was actually so good. It literally like soaks in the ingredients you put it with, and it just tastes delicious. So we're about to wash this, chop it up, and get it prepared to saute in our pan. But first I actually have to wash this because I didn't yesterday. Okay, again, I would like to add, I am not a chef. I am not specifically sure how you're supposed to prepare kale for like the right nutrient value and everything like that. Could I have Googled it? Yes. But listen, I really just want to cook it how I kind of did last night because it was so good. This is kind of yellow, so I'm going to kind of go through it and see if any of it needs to be trashed because I don't like gross kale. All right, we are about to chop this up. Another thing I really need to work on, it's my cooking skills, is messing with knives. I'm someone that is not the best with knives, and I have hurt myself multiple times before. So we're not gonna do that today. We're going to get better with knives, all right? We're getting better today. I'm just gonna chop. Just trust the process and just chop away. I'm gonna pause from the kale because the water is boiling and it is time to put the rice in. Doing 2 cups. So now this is supposed to simmer. So we're gonna put it down to 2, and we're going to simmer that for about 17 minutes. So we're gonna set a timer. You can add butter or salt or whatever to your rice. I usually keep it plain because I like just adding in rice vinegar to my rice. I just love rice vinegar. We're gonna put some olive oil in this pan because I don't have space for all this kale on here, so I'm going to just start putting it in the pan. We're gonna check it out. Oh my goodness, that looks delicious. We're gonna keep it in here to keep it warm, but it does look done. Use this glass to mix up what we are going to cook with the kale. My mic died literally while I was preparing the kale, as you noticed, but the meal is about to finish up. It's literally just waiting on the rice, which took a lot longer than I thought. While we wait, we are going to make a drink because I love having something sweet to drink while I eat my dinner, and I have not taken my creatine today, so let's make a drink. I like to romanticize everything. Okay, so we're gonna get a fun wine glass. Creatine from One Soul, code Lindsey to save. Honestly feeling the blue raspberry BCA. Okay, 2 scoops of creatine because each scoop is 2.5 grams. 1 scoop of the BCA. And of course, some ice, because I like my drinks cold. Cheers. It's done. It's pretty sticky. I like sticky rice, honestly. How much rice we have? We'll definitely have a lot of leftovers. First, we make a little nice bed of rice. I'm not like a chef over here. It's not gonna look super cute, okay? Now the kale. Oh my gosh, I know this is gonna be so yummy. Put it on this side over here. I'm actually gonna put it like, just like around the sides a little. Last but not least. Okay. Dinner time, and I am so excited to devour this. It is officially time for a taste test. Let's eat. Here's to learning to cook and this new series. It is so good. Highly recommend trying it. I gotta go, guys. It is time to eat.